with Dark Horse Tactical, bringing you our first gear review courtesy of Unit Solutions, who provided us with the opportunity to T&E this AR pattern reality-based training tool. This model is designated the Unit 4, which comes with the longest barrel option. This tool is categorized as a non-weapon by the acronym SUIT, and as a result of this uncharacteristic stroke of restraint, it gives weapons trainers an alternative to battling the federal regulations which criminalize the transportation of weapons across the U.S. This tool is manufactured by Lewis Machine & Tool to the same military specifications as their functioning weapons, which provide the user with a massive market of hardware interchangeability. This also maximizes the training continuity provided to the user by being indistinguishable in fit and form to any modern style AR platform. Recoil and action impulses are the closest simulations to the real deal that I've experienced. Cyclic rate feels natural, accuracy is phenomenal compared to the boxed conversion bolt style trainers that are most commonly used in LE circles. There are marking and non-marking ammunition types available, both 8mm, biodegradable, glass safe, fired through a smooth bore barrel. The non-marking ammunition is most commonly used in flat range or marksmanship type trainings, while the marking rounds are generally held for a force on force or other dynamic threat scenario in which adrenaline can skew the perceptions of accuracy and lethality by the players. Not only do the marking rounds give visible feedback, but they also serve as a great segue into direct and indirect medical triage type training, which should be a part of everybody's training regime. Overall, I like it. I think it has a place in today's training environment. Let's shoot it. This is the 30-round magazine of the non-marking type ammunition, approximately 7 yards or so inside here in my garage. I'm going to load it up, show you a little bit of the operation real quick, and do a test fire, make sure it's on before I go to the other functions. So, lock it back. All right, plug it in, let's see what it is. Okay. Okay. Pretty much dead center, but a little bit low. Go ahead. Not too much. So pretty accurate. This is the 30-round magazine that we fired earlier. You can see the follower, the orange follower there, indicating that it has no more BBs, and this is the magazine reload, if you will, that still has the BBs in there. So I'm going to show you how we take this apart. It can be a little surprising if you're not ready for it. You see this gate back here that's locked in with this little safety pin. What I'm going to do is I'll push that safety and open the gate, and you'll see a release of some of the CO2 that's still left. Okay, from there, open the gate, take the empty magazine, reload portion with the CO2, new cartridge. From here, what you do is you take this little safety tab out. It's not really a safety tab, but what it does is this tab is held onto the follower and the follower with the spring tension behind it. So whenever you take and you peel that off, if you heard the click, that allowed the spring tension to interact with the follower. So now that you actually have upward pressure on the BBs, you can see how it's captured. So from there, we'll close the gate, bring the lever forward. And once you click it in here, what you want to do is make sure that You close it relatively swiftly because what you're doing is when you're closing that gate is you're puncturing the CO2 canister, so that you don't want to be timid whenever you're closing it, or you'll just end up expending all the CO2 out of the cartridge and then you have to start over, and these are about $10 a pop.